What's going on, guys? It's Rest, and in today's video I wanted to take a look back at the O.P.Q system. If you don't know, this is a series I do on my channel where I take new, old, or recently buffed weapons and put them up against today's current meta and see how they perform. If that interests you and you would like to see more, consider subscribing and dropping a like. It's free and it's what allows me to keep making videos like this for you guys. But if you don't know, the O.P.Q system is a legendary assault rifle manufactured by Atlas, and it actually came out with the cartel event. And back then when the cartel event was launched, the max level you could get was only 57. So unfortunately, this gun's highest level can only be at level 57. Now, fortunately, the Mayhem 10 update did come out alongside this, and you can get a Mayhem level 10 version, but it is stuck at level 57. Now, this weapon was one of the most popular ARs in the entire game, and rightfully so. It put out a lot of damage and had unique effects like shock explosions, and you could even put a copy of the gun out to help shoot for you. So not only was it a very effective gun, it was a very fun gun just to shoot, and it sounded really cool. But the question remains, is this still good, being that the max level is now 65? This weapon is 8 levels under than the current level cap, so it can't be good, right? Well, in all honesty, it actually still is. I know a lot of people want the cartel event to come back just for this gun, and I am in the same boat, but even at level 57, if you got one with a decent anoint, this thing can still put in work. I honestly would argue that it is still better than some weapons at level 65, because the sheer amount of damage that just comes out of this weapon is actually kind of crazy. So if you don't know, this weapon basically has a very high damage but shoots out 2 pellets at once, and like I mentioned before with the shock explosion, the more you shoot, you're going to keep creating these shock explosions that also do a lot of damage. And if you want to shoot out a clone of the gun, it will also still put out a lot of damage. So even at level 57, you can still run this, and I honestly would say it's still viable in pretty much any build. The only thing it's kind of lacking now is its bossing damage, but it can still do it, and like I said, it still does it better than some other weapons. I can only imagine when the cartel event does roll back around, if we can get a level 65 version of this, just how insane it's going to be. And the things that make this weapon still work is the fact that level 65 has came out, so we have addition to more skill points, which makes our character even stronger. Level 65 has also boosted a lot of our class mods and artifacts damage up, so if you have things like weapon damage, you're going to get more damage from it as well. So even with this gun staying at its same damage, you have multiple other routes that's buffing damage, and it's also buffing it with this. Anoints always is going to make the weapon better as well. So personally, I would look out for URAD. If you have a URAD anoint, I would definitely use that, or just any general weapon damage bonus anoint for any specific character. But like I said, unfortunately, this did come out the cartel event, so it is no longer farmable, but I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that will help you trade if you want one. But that's going to do it for this video. I just wanted to quickly bring this gun back to light and show you that it is still a viable option, and it is still better than some weapons. Now, obviously, it's not going to outperform things like the Sandhawk or the Monarch currently at level 57, but at level 65, I honestly could see it doing that. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.
Prada Bay, run away, don't go. I'm in hell, might as well just go.